Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about some job opportunities and what does that look like here at the Ozarks. Let's check it out. All right, hey guys, my name is Scott, and if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome, thank you, and while you're here, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell, because every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm dropping a new video telling you everything you need to know about moving to or living in Lake of the Ozarks. We're also a group of licensed lenders and agents, so as much as I love making these videos, I would love more to help you with your lending or real estate needs. So the number popping up below, I am the guy that'll answer the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If there's a question, a scenario, or just something I can do, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. Till then, today we're talking about some job opportunities and maybe what does that look like here in the Ozarks. Now, of course, this is going to be different for everybody watching, right? It's different for who you are, where you're at in life, maybe your skill sets, your likes, your dislikes, all of those things. And first off, we talk to a lot of people that are, making a purchase from a distance. So you live in a different part of the country, in a different state, and maybe you're buying a vacation home or a second home, investment property. When you're doing that, you're making that purchase with your current job and current income. So obviously that's not the same as moving here permanently, relocating, and needing to find employment. So for those that are looking to relocate permanently in an owner-occupied home, sometimes those people already have positions and can work from home. So this is going to be outside of those that have the ability to work from home, do your job from inside the house, just need Wi-Fi connection. Of course, that's going to be the most simplistic approach to relocating and still having employment. But if you're moving here permanently and you need to find employment, here are some things to think about, or maybe some options that could be for you. And we talk about it all the time. This is a tourist destination place, right? So this is hey, I'm coming down during the summertime, I'm hanging out during the peak seasons. And because of that, there is a ton of opportunity when it comes to tourism, hospitality, service, those kinds of things. There are a ton of restaurants, right? Lakeside restaurants and bars and resorts and all sorts of establishments that are designed to handle the influx of tourism. So if you're, somebody that enjoys the hospitality business or being in restaurants or being in bars or being in resorts, right, then this is a perfect place and a destination. Now, some things to think about and consider that if you are coming down here and you find yourself into that industry, then hey, what does that very specific job look like when it's in the off season, the off peak season, and a lot of the tourism leaves? A lot of times those establishments shut down. However, those that are in those establishments, they work enough during the summertime where they can take a little bit of time off during the winter or maybe go do something else. So just food for thought. This is a tourist destination. We cater to that tourist, right? And so restaurants, bars, resorts, all of those things that people are looking to enjoy when they come down here, there's great opportunities with employment there. Another job opportunity is going to be around the construction kind of labor industry, and whether that's home constructions or roadwork constructions, maybe landscape. Also, just if you have your own trade skill, right? There's a huge opportunity to come down and almost immediately jump into one of those jobs. There are all kinds of construction and road crews and kind of those labor jobs that are readily available right away. You could almost come down right away, find employment, if you find yourself in one of those industries. And maybe you don't want to go and work for somebody. Maybe you have that skill set, right? You have that trade skill where you might want to start your own business. And if you're somebody that has the entrepreneurial kind of spirit and drive and motivation, then maybe you want to do your own landscaping company or, paint company or plumbing or whatever that trade skill is. There's a great opportunity to come down here, either work for a crew or work for a company, or maybe you're in a position where you want to start your own company and branch out and build your own brand and kind of, again, start your own business. So if that industry is something that you're skilled at and you enjoy, then there's going to be a great opportunity to come down and, again, work for somebody or just go start your own thing. Kind of with the same topic when it comes to labor skills and those kinds of things, that there's a desire and a need for, mechanics. And if you're mechanically inclined and you're able to work on vehicles or recreational vehicles, there's going to be an opportunity for you there. And maybe even if you're in the boating industry, right? If you're a good mechanic that knows how to work on marine vessels, there's going to be a great opportunity for that as well. You can find any one of these marinas or these boat shops, and there's probably going to be an opportunity where they're going to need that skill set there. And really unique that, we had to have some work done on our boat, and I called the Iguana Marina, and they scheduled somebody to come out, but they came out by boat, which was super cool. These guys just rolled up on the boat, they tied up to the dock, they worked on mine, and they took off. But during that, I was like, hey man, you got yourself a pretty cool job, dude. What do? You just roll around dock to dock and work on people's boats and do maintenance? And he's like, yeah, pretty much. And I thought that was super cool. And so if you have that skill set and you enjoy being on the water, man, I don't know, there'd be something about just jumping on the boat, going to somebody's dock, working on whatever needs to be worked on, untying and taking off again. So super cool. Again, if you have that ability, those skill sets, whether it's any type of labor force, you can find that work, mechanical force, you can find that down here. Work for a company, or again, opportunity to maybe start your own. So outside of the service industry, maybe the labor workforce, there's obviously going to be opportunity when it comes to healthcare, education, or maybe even government services. And so depending on your education, depending on your previous work experience, if you're looking for some type of job in those fields, there's obviously the Osage Hospital and a lot of medical facilities around there, whether you're an RN or you do something in nursing, whatever that is, right? There's a lot of healthcare options, whether working at a facility or maybe you're doing more of an outpatient service and you're able to drive around to some people's homes and help out a little bit. And so there's the opportunity in the healthcare industry here. There's also the educational industry. And so there's the Osage School District in Camdenton, other charter schools, preschools. So if you're in education, there's going to be an opportunity for you to come down and do that. And there's all kinds of government type services, whether it's parks and recreation or other administrative type jobs, coming down, and there's going to be an opportunity for that as well. So again, those kind of things depend on maybe education, maybe previous work experience, but relocating permanently and needing to find a job in those industries is very doable. All right, so another industry to think about if you're moving down here relocating is going to be the real estate and lending industry. And so if you are experienced real estate agent and you want to come down and relocate and you want to start your own real estate career here, super cool, right? There's a ton of brokerages, there's a ton of connections, there's a ton of people that we can introduce you to, or maybe you're a loan officer or you're in mortgages and you want to come down and get established here in the Ozarks as well. There's plenty of banks, plenty of lenders, plenty of brokerages that you can go and join as well. And so if you have experience in real estate and lending, cool. If you don't have experience in lending in real estate, that's fine too, right? This is one of those kind of jobs and industries that time and experience almost builds your resume. And so, hey, if you already got a resume, super cool. If you don't, we can help with that. But there is a good opportunity to come down and try to establish yourself in here. And also a really good way to kind of build your own brand and your own business. And so, I think about the different opportunities that you have here at the lake. And again, we go back to the service and hospitality industry. And again, tons of restaurants, tons of lakeside restaurants and bars, the hospitality industry with resorts, tourism kind of industry, right? There's all kinds of things with that. The only thing to think about is that going to be seasonal? And if it is, then what would you do in the wintertime? Obviously, there's a lot of opportunity with construction and labor, jobs, whether that's building homes or landscaping or road construction or any other skill trade. If you have that, there's a ton of opportunity to come down and join companies and jump right into work. Or if you wanted to go and just brand yourself and start your own business and build that, then if you're good at what you do, this is one of those lakes where your reputation will build with you. And so great opportunity to do things around that. Again, we talked about it. If you have the skill set or the education and experience when it comes to the healthcare industry, education, government services, there are those opportunities as well. And then again, if you ever wanted to jump into some real estate or lending, we can easily make those connections. I think what we're getting at, right, is there's plenty of job opportunities. And again, all of that just depends on you, your skill set, the things you enjoy doing, but there's definitely ways that you can get plugged in and connected. So there's obviously a lot of online platforms. And so if you're searching for jobs from a distance, there's obviously the Indeed.coms or other platforms that you can jump onto and search what's out there. We could also help and make recommendations or connections depending on what you're looking to do, right? I mean, I think if you're purchasing from a distance and maybe again, it's that second home or vacation home, not as important, or if you have the ability to work from home in some type of industry or tech industry, maybe not as important. But if you're looking for local work and employment, think about those different options, and then obviously reach out if there's anything we do. We say it all the time, right? We're licensed lenders and agents. I love making the videos, but I would love to help you more with your transition and what that would look like here in the Ozarks. So one more time, that number popping up below. I am the guy that'll answer the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If there's a question, a scenario, or something I can do to help you with the job opportunities in the Ozarks, I would love to do that. And until then, we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Lakeside restaurants and bars and resorts. There are a ton of some folks that we talk to that are relocating permanently are. It's like a bug crawling up my leg. So is right, and so if you so another